Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Room 104, Season 1, Episode 11. One more episode and the season is over. The name of this episode is Cut the Fight. Let's get straight into it, y'all. Before we begin, I'd like to give a super shout out to Laureen. Laureen Connor, what's happening? Let's get it. You know I'm a fan of the intro song. Doom, doom. First of all, I felt it was so celestial. I felt like they were running. It had movement. I felt movement. I mean, what did you guys feel? Am I the only one who catches is different every time? I'm just saying. Whatever. The fight is on. 11:03 p.m. UFC Armbar Fight Club, MMA style, getting it in hard. Look, I wasn't ready. When they started, I was cussing up a storm. I'm not gonna lie. I said, choke them. I was like, slap her. Punch her. Yes. Throw her. Get her. Yes. Ooh. Dang. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. We have two characters this week. Raina Gold, Greta Gaines. What great names, right? Dang. Fick it. Greta Gaines. Fick it. Great. Sound like a little rap. Sound like a little rap right there. The room is transformed. The bed is propped up. Everything is not where it's usually placed. 8:17 p.m. Let's talk about this real quick, you guys. This episode I felt was about ego. Being forced to unite when you've been screwed over by so many people. Tired of being pushed over. Not quitting. Played. Figuring stuff out on your own because who's really in your corner at the end of the day? Ultimately, it's a way to get back at the system. Showing the harsh differences between a male fighter and a female fighter. Even down to the part of management kind of screws you over because when she made that phone call, she's like, hey, yo, look, I'm getting 6 stacks to be in room 104 at this crappy hotel. Why don't I have better accommodations? He could have said straight out the gate. The other fighter, her opponent, is in the same place. He didn't say that. He kind of led her on until he finally was just like, no, I don't care. It was a good fight, man. That I'm a fan of fighting. I watch just about every fight that there is, boxing, or if there's a UFC fight, I definitely get into it. I mean, I even watched the tap out stuff back in the day. I liked it. There was a lot of mounting, a lot of guards, a lot of strikes, side chokes, half Nelsons, whole lot of punches, man. Fighting off the bottom. And you know what? Initially, I was saying to myself, is this a webcam fight or is this going to be practice for an actual main event? I mean, they could have totally set up a camera up in there and just did, some stuff and got some donations type. I mean, people do some crazier things in room 104. But dang, the commentator was hella rude. A few fights left in her before she sent to the glue factory. Not cool. Not cool. You're just gonna hang her out. Wow. Just shows you. You're one of many that they are willing to get rid of and sent out. But $6,000 for that one fight. She says she gets 4 fights a year. That's $24,000. Is it fair? No. Is it worth the brain damage? I mean, first of all, as many documentaries as I've watched of sports-related injuries, and I'm just not for it, man. I don't like the way football, soccer, lacrosse, rugby, all these contact sports, man, people who can't even find their way home because their brain trauma is so messed up. It's real. And I just don't feel $6,000 per event. It's fun for entertainment to watch it on our end, but the people who are out there in receiving those blows, I mean, Ronda Rousey when Ronda Rousey got in that fight, and old girl, was it Miesha Tate who tore her up? Not tore. Miesha Tate tore her up. Did you see Ronda Rousey for like a month? She was MIA. Homegirl was gone. Face probably was all the way beat in. She probably couldn't even move. Who knows what kind of therapy or speech therapy they have to go through afterward. We don't see it. They probably sleeping in freaking chambers for all we know. Anyway, I'm sorry. I went on that way. But you feel what I'm saying. $6,000, not enough. I agree with Greta. Now that Raina Gold is also at the hotel. And Raina Gold is not her real name. So it made me think, are they friends or are they enemies? Was it more than them just being sports competitors? Or were they linked up? I ain't gonna lie, I thought that at one point they was about to kiss. I was at front desk, they can't find Raina Gold. She says, hey, look, Carol Jackson. She gets that knock at the door. So Raina was gonna get $6,000 plus a $6,000 purse if she won. $12,000? I mean, hypothetically speaking, you'd have to have another job on top of fighting to survive because you have a family, right? That sucks. Purse was whack, I'm just saying. Raina was about to leave. Greta grabbed her arm. Grabbed her arm. Like, wait a minute. Come on now. Let's talk this out. They're talking about throwing the fight. They're going to throw the fight. Want to throw the fight. Make a bunch of money. Listen, how many other sports events have been figured out that way? Let's not act like everything is just the luck of the draw and how it landed. Bull crap. It's everything has something to do with something. That's just the way it is. 11:05. Duke it out. They duke it out. It's bruises. There's fresh cuts everywhere. Uppercut. Homegirl got kicked through the window. You see the shatter. Crazy. Then they start kicking. They start punching. Going at it. The cell phone alarm bell rings. That's number 2. In 23. You know, the timeline was a little bit crazy because I felt like it was going up and down, up and down. What do y'all think? Y'all let me know. Made the call. They're trying to decide who's going to be the one to tap out. Who's going to be the one to win. And they can't do it. They say they're going to come to this decision in the morning. They arm wrestle. I mean, what's the only way you can think about to figure out who's going to go? Arm wrestle. They got this whole fight stance. Just like how at the weigh-in point, and they're like this, looking at each other, and they're squared up. You got the stranger right here. Conor McGregor and Floyd recently had theirs, and Conor was, okay, I couldn't believe it. Had that big fella. Greta and Raina, I felt like I felt there was some love connection right there. I don't know. Let me know what y'all thought. At that point, we see the furniture being moved. They're wrapping their hands and ankles, and they're in their, fighting gear, the shorts and whatnot. Faces are busted up. They said tap out. Whoever's the first to tap out is the loser. And at that point is when we really, really see the egos kick in. Raina kicked her tail, put her in the wall. Ooh, ain't none of y'all getting no deposit today. No. That's $6,000. Well, guess what? Now you got $800 to pay for on the room. Stupid. The crazy thing is they would rather die before they tap out. I just knew they were going to kill each other. I really knew that I felt they were not going to make it to the next day for that fight. I thought that was it. Go at it again. And I could have sworn that they had said it was the last round, but they go at it one more again. It's like y'all fighting for free. You were willing to sacrifice injuries for $6,000 and you felt that wasn't enough. But right now you're doing it for $0. And look at your faces. Ego, ankle lock, rear naked. At that point, we just see pure agony in their faces. Pure agony, man. I thought she was about to snap. So I thought they were about to snap an arm at that point. I was like, uh-oh. It's either going to be someone's going to be choked out or someone's arm is about to go. I swear ain't no deposit coming back. So the morning time comes. The next day comes and we see a guy in the room basically taking notes of the damages. He has to be like this maintenance guy. And I'm like, okay, what happened to old boy from last episode who was working on the AC? Okay. Where's big, tall, giant Wranglers man at? Oh, he gone? Okay. Y'all ain't gonna find nothing in that wall, are you? Just wondering. Ain't no skeletons about to pop out. You never know with this show. Room 103 or room 105. I'm assuming that's room 105. We can hear this fight going through the opening of that drywall. And the guy is saying, hey, yo, you gotta watch this fight. 2 chicks going at it. They brawling. They're kind of taking us into that wall opening. So we're going through that drywall and it's just black. And we hear the fight. Somebody got the arm bar. We hear the crack, but we don't know who won. That's the only thing that made me mad about this episode. Damn it. Let us know who won. I don't want to guess anymore. I'm tired of guessing. Just tell us what it is. Tell us what it ain't. Told y'all, we want to know. We don't want to be left on limbo. But even though they pissed me off with not knowing who exactly won, they ended this episode off with a twerk song. Way to get back at the system. What did y'all think about this episode? Did you like it? Did you appreciate it? Did you take something off of it? What do you think? Is it fair? Is it equal rights for female athletes and male athletes? Can we talk for a second? WNBA players don't get what an NBA player get. Is it fair? Female fighters don't get what a male gets because of the crowd. Is it because of the fans? I mean, it's not even just gender based. I'm just saying fairness. College players don't see money off of jerseys. We can talk all day about what happened with the Fab Five in Michigan. What was that, in like 95 or something like that? Oh, the Fab Five is the whole reason why people even wanted to rock jerseys. And Chris Webber and Jalen Rose, do you think they saw that money off of all those jerseys and everybody wanted to be a Wolverine? No. Who saw the money? Okay. Fairness. Fairness. That's what I took this episode as. It was cool. It was alright. Shouts out to the boss lady. Shouts out to the boss lady. Don't give up on Twitter, girl. Y'all doing a good job. Shouts out to the fans. Shouts out to No Yeah York. Always holding it down in the comment section. Tell me if I said your name right. If I messed it up, dang it, I'll try on another video. Shouts out to Phil. Shouts out to Sharice. Next week, y'all. Be there, be square. Be here, be square. It's the season finale. You know, we got renewed for season 2, so I'll be back next season. On my way to 500 subscribers. I think I'm at like 468 right now. Until the next time. Peace.